Hey guys, Joe Miles here with Asio Gear. The season is underway. It is August 18th, and we've been in season already 3 days here in South Carolina. I'm actually going to go and hunt this afternoon, and have been getting a ton of questions on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Guys, if you have questions about our gear, hunting, tactics, anything, hit me up on Instagram at Joe Miles Hunting, and I'll be happy to answer any questions about the gear or anything that you have. I thought I would just dive into our basically 3-season system of clothing and break down exactly what I'm going to wear depending on the weather. And I'm just going to start with the early season stuff that I'm going to be hunting in this afternoon. And then this will be a 3-part series, so we'll break in between each part, but we'll go early season, I'll dive into that, then we'll go mid-season, and then we'll go late season when it gets super cold. So to start with early season, I've got our real lightweight nylon all camo hat. I wear this for the bulk of the season, and when it does get cold, I'll wear a beanie over the top of it. So that's the hat for early season. Gloves, these are our liner gloves that have grip built right here, and they also have open, you can fold the pointer finger and thumb, so you can have those out and exposed if you want to work on your phone or you like to feel your finger on your release when you shoot. So I have these liner gloves early season. For the top, this is our super lightweight, breathable hoodie. And people go, why on earth would you want a hoodie early season? Wouldn't that be hot? Well, this thing zips. It's a half zip, so it zips way down. The fabric is this bird's eye mesh that's really breathable. It has little beads inside of it so you can get airflow through there. It is treated with DWR as well as an antimicrobial solution to keep your odor down. It does have a built-in face mask, and the reason you want the hood is when you get into really sunny areas and you want to keep the sun off or the mosquitoes are really bad, man, you pull this thing up, and for concealment and keeping the mosquitoes away, this is awesome. So I love this top. And I'll wear this down to about 65 degrees. You know, I can wear a t-shirt under it and maybe get a little cooler than that, but this will be from 100 degrees like it's going to be this afternoon with humidity all the way down to about 60, 65 degrees. Pants, these are our early season lightweight pants. This whole system here is made with vents. So if you open these 2 pockets right here that are hidden by this flap to keep noise down, if you unzip those and unzip this side zip, you have a literal vent right here. The crotch is also mesh, so if you got any breeze or any airflow whatsoever, it's going to flow right through here and keep you cool. These are really quiet pants, and again, it's got these double bellow pockets right here that zip closed, and they're covered up with a flap so there's no noise. And so these are the pants, and I'll wear these down to, again, 60 degrees, 65 degrees. You can wear a base layer under this and probably get them a little bit, you know, into some cooler weather. But, you know, about 60 degrees, and then we step up to the midweight stuff. I've obviously got our pack. This pack is awesome. It's a bow hunter's dream. I've already got my pull-up rope in here. It's right there for when I climb up this evening to hook my bow up, pull it up. And then we've got a whole YouTube video on this pack at Joe Miles Hunting on YouTube if you want to dive into the pack. Boots, if it's super muddy and wet out, I've just got a pair of muck boots. And then I also run these crispy Thors. They're pretty good, but I think they're Thors. But these are really good pair of boots. I've worn them so much I got different laces in each one of them. But anyway, that's kind of the early season setup. Now I'm going to dive into mid-season. All right, now we'll get into mid-season when you get to that 65, 60 degree down to that. You really can run this to the upper 30s for guys that want to do that. The only windproof item in this particular system is our vest. I'll get into that. But then we do have some bridge items that are 100% windproof I'll get into next. But this is basically, call it from low 40s to low 60s, kind of that mid-season time frame in part of the country. It may be early season in other parts of the country, Illinois, Wisconsin. When they start, they may already be in the 40s. But so basically, I'll run that same lightweight hat. And then we've got a heavier midweight glove that is also windproof. Forgot to mention that a second ago. These are a technical glove. Really good grip. They're real comfortable to shoot out of. I really wanted to design them like that so you could shoot out of them, because you get these heavier gloves and you just have no dexterity, and these give you a lot of dexterity. And they also have the fingers that you can put your finger through to type on your phone or shoot your bow. Your thumb and your index finger can come out of the gloves. Top layer, when it starts to get cool, I run a base layer. And this is our grid fleeced mid-season hoodie. It's actually made obviously from a fleece, and it's a pretty warm piece. It does have the built-in face mask as well as a hood, and it's got a rangefinder pocket right here that you can run your rangefinder in, and then it has a slit in the back if you want to run your harness underneath. That's a change that we made this year. The mid-season fleece does have a safety harness slit in the back. Onto the pants. The pants are exactly like the early season pants, just a heavier material. They've got the vents as well. All of our pants have a vent system for walking in and walking out so you don't get sweaty. So they're very thought out. Again, the double pockets with the flap to keep them completely quiet. And we get into our vest. This is windproof. Windproof vest. Rangefinder pocket right here, slit in the back for your safety harness if you run the harness underneath. This is 100% windproof, and it's made from our bonded fleece, so it's super quiet. And this system last year I tested in Kansas a lot, and I got all the way down into the mid-30s with it with good proper base layers. But you know, if I had to put a recommendation on it, I would say upper 30s. You know, low 40s is about as cold as you want to go with this mid-weight system right here. All right, guys, now this is kind of our bridge, and it's new products for this year that we're really excited about. Have gotten a lot of questions, guys wanting to see them. This is kind of that upper 40s down to mid-20s. You know, it's going to be in your mid-rut to late rut, even into the start of when it starts to get pretty darn cold, when it gets down into the mid-20s. This is actually really light gear, but it's windproof and it's ultra warm, and excited to use this year as a bridge between kind of mid-season and the bitter cold of late season. So I'm going to run the same mid-weight gloves that we talked about earlier. We've got a Sherpa lined windproof bonded fleece beanie that's really warm, and again, it's windproof. And we've got two sizes. We had some guys last year that wanted a bigger size, big heads. So we've got two sizes in this year. We also have two sizes in the gloves for guys with big hands. We've got a net gaiter. Again, our same bonded fleece, really quiet, Sherpa lined and windproof. Can run the same all camo lightweight hat if you want to, wear the beanie on top or just the beanie, whatever you like to do. I'll run it with the hat and then pull the beanie on top. Then we'll get into the jacket first. Again, this jacket is ultra quiet. It's made from our signature bonded fleece. The outside of the jacket has got our rangefinder pocket right here. The back of the jacket has your slit for your safety harness. It's got two big Sherpa lined pockets, hand warming pockets right here. It has another chest pocket on the left side for guys that want to keep their cell phone in there, or whatever you may want, a wind puffer, whatever you may want to keep in your chest pocket. And then when you get into the inside, it's 100% Sherpa lined, and again, it's 100% windproof. So if you're in Kansas, it's 28 degrees and blowing 15 miles an hour, this is going to keep the wind off of you. If you wear this with our mid-season hoodie underneath and the vest and a light normal base layer, you are going to be good to go. This jacket is great. And then the pants are designed just like all of our other pants with the vent system for walking in, the double pockets here, and then you do have a hand warming pocket right here as well. The pants are 100% Sherpa lined and they're windproof. So again, with a base layer on, man, you can wear these pants in some serious wind and some rough temperatures all the way down into the mid-20s. So this is kind of a bridge between the mid-season, down until it starts to get bitter cold. So you guys that are hunting the middle of the rut into late season, this is what you're going to want. All right, guys, this is our late season, super cold rut into late season, snow on the ground, deer getting back on those afternoon feeding patterns, bitter cold. We're talking Alberta, Wisconsin, Illinois, anywhere that you could get into some really cold weather. This is exactly what I would wear. I would wear icebreakers, thermal base layers, and then I would drop on our mid-weight hoodie because it's built for the system. It's got a hood and a face mask. So I would have that on over my icebreaker base layers. On top of that, I'm going to run my vest, and that's what I'm going to walk in with. And if I've got a long walk, I'll probably pack my vest as well. But that's going to be my base layer up top. And then when I get to the stand, and I'm going to have this hooked to my pack, when I climb up and get set in my stand, or at the base of the stand, I'm going to put this on. This is our heavy jacket. It's got 130 grams of Primaloft insulation in it. It's made from our signature brushed fleece, so again, it's super quiet. And it's got all the features that you need, but it's not overly designed to complicate things and have stuff in the way. We made it simple on purpose. It's got the safety harness slit in the back. It's got a rangefinder pocket, and then it's got two big hand warming pockets. You can put hand warmers down in there. 100% windproof, and it is ultra, ultra warm. This is not one that you're going to put on and walk any distance because you're going to be sweating like crazy. So I'll have that always on the back of my pack. And then we get into our bibs. Our bibs are highly engineered. There's 7 different fabrics in here, with our brushed fleece being the number 1 fabric. It's bonded, so it's windproof, ultra quiet, which is kind of our secret sauce that kind of separates us from guys. Again, 120 grams in the body part of the bib. When you get down into the legs, we've got a burr-resistant fabric that we put on the legs, and as you get down lower into the knee and below the knee, the Primaloft does taper, so you've got plenty of dexterity and you're able to walk and climb. It does have our double pocket design here with the flap to keep it quiet, hand warming pockets right here. These are full zips, so they zip all the way down and all the way up. Get a lot of questions about that. So you can actually have these on. I did it in Kansas last year when it got really cold. I would unzip these all the way down and leave them open as I walked in. And then when I climbed up, I would obviously zip them up. Again, I don't know if I've mentioned it's windproof. And then what we did up here with our buckles, you know, if you're running binos or whatever it may be across your chest, you don't want these buckles making noise. So we put an actual sleeve over the top of them. So you've got your buckle that goes down, and obviously there's some noise there, but when you get them buckled, you slide that right back down and it goes right over the top and it keeps it completely quiet. These bibs are adjustable inside, so if you need to take them up or take them out if you've got a lot of stuff underneath, I would wear the only thing I would wear under these is an Icebreakers base layer. And if I was getting into -5, -9, -10, I would probably put our mid-season pants over the top, and then I would wear these and the system I talked about up top, and you're going to be good to go. But these bibs are incredible. A lot of thought went in, a lot of design. So guys, again, this is our full system of gear. It's going to cover you from 100 degrees down to negative temperatures. If you've got any questions about this, anything specific, just hit me up on Instagram @JoeMilesHunting, and I'll be happy to answer any questions about our stuff. We really appreciate it. We're excited about the season. Our pre-sale is already going. We're going to start shipping stuff next week. It's going to be a great year. So good luck to everybody, and thank you all so much. Guys, one thing that I need to add to the video about all the products is we do have packable rain gear this year. We've got pants and a jacket, and I've been asked numerous times if this is backcountry rain gear. Will it hold up against sticks and snags and rips and all that? Look, you can wear this rain gear to and from the stand. It is absolutely not made for backcountry hunting. It's not something you're going to take on a sheep hunt to Alaska. It's made to go in your pack in case you get in a rainstorm and need to put it on. Our gear is all treated with the highest grade of DWR and is very water resistant. So light rains, light snows, you're gonna be fine. But if you get in a downpour, this rain gear is 100% waterproof and it fits great right in the bottom of your pack. So you can wear it walking in, coming out, or in the stand. It's very packable. The pants are marked with pants, and then you've got the jacket as well. And again, they fit right down in your pack, and they're good to have in there for those downpours that you might get in.